Hello my friends, welcome back to my channel. Today I am here to talk to you about a challenge that I'm doing that I really want to encourage you to participate in. As you all know, this is no surprise. I'm basically one giant admirer to Ms. Rachel Hollis, author of Girl Wash Your Face. I actually am a big admirer of her and her husband as a couple, but that's a story for another day. Bottom line is this challenge is prompted by her. This is her thing and I am just somebody participating in it, but I think it is such a good idea and it is so crucial to take this approach to things, and it fits in perfectly with the content and the message that I'm trying to convey here on my channel, that I want to reach out to all of you and help you get inspired to do it as well. So the challenge is this. Rachel is hosting a last 90 days challenge. What is that, you ask? Well, starting October 1st, it's the last 3 months of the year. Like, holy cow, the last 3 months of the year, which means there's only 90 days left. Okay, I think technically it's like 91 or 92, but we're gonna go with 90 because it's a beautiful round number, right? So why 90 days? Well, let's be honest, fall is upon us and you know everything that comes with fall being here, right? Pumpkin spice, apple. Fall is cozy and trying to stay warm and sweater weather, and then we get into Halloween candy, and then we get into Thanksgiving and holiday parties and extra drinks and all these good things, and then boom, Christmas and all of the food and fabulous that comes with that. And basically the last 90 days of the year, it's very easy for us to write off all of the goals that we've had for the rest of the year. Whether you're working hard at growing your career or just growing personally, or a weight loss journey like most of you here on my channel, it's very easy to throw away all of your progress the last 3 months of the year because you know how it starts. And this is exactly what Rachel says. It starts with like, oh, I had a pumpkin spice latte, and so maybe I'll just eat whatever I want for dinner, and maybe I will have, oh, that fall treat, and that fall treat, and this fall treat, and oh, this is super special, and oh, then it's Halloween, and all of a sudden you've racked up all of these things that you want, that you use the holidays as an excuse for, and it's not even November. You know what I mean? And so everything kind of just goes downhill from there, and you are stuck hitting New Year's with the same resolutions that you had last year because you screwed it up the last 3 months of the year. Well, we are not going to do that this year, my friends, because the motto, if you will, of the last 90 days is, why not treat the last 90 days of the year like we treat the first 30 days of the year? And you know exactly what I'm talking about. We all wake up on January 1st ready to dive in head first into the deep end for all of our New Year's resolutions. And for a lot of us that involves health and weight loss goals. And we're really, really good for the first couple of weeks. And then slowly, as the weeks and months trickle by, we get a little bit more lazy. And then by the time we get to fall, it's not a pretty picture. So I personally am going to join Rachel and the rest of the Hollis fan club in doing the last 90 days challenge, and I want to encourage you guys to do the exact same. So basically what this means is we are going to wake up on October 1st, and we're going to wake up with the mindset that it's January 1st. We are going to dive in to the deep end head first in freaking October, because we do not have to wait for another New Year. We do not have to wait for another Monday. But October 1st happens to be on a Monday. So if Monday is your thing, oh, it's okay, I'll start next week. Guess what? October 1st is a Monday. So you have no excuses to join me in this. And what we are going to do is we're going to challenge ourselves to make the last 90 days of this year, of 2018, so good that we just walk into 2019 feeling like we never have on New Year's before. I want all of us, myself included, to be able to be proud of the last couple months of the year, of the last 90 days. I want us to be able to grow and to succeed. And if weight loss was your goal, can you end the year lighter than you started? That's actually a goal. Can you end the year fitter than when you started? Can you end your year with more to show in your career or more to show in your personal growth than when you started? Because we are not going to let these last 90 days sabotage us just because there's a lot of fall stuff up there and there's a lot of really good excuses lined up with the holidays coming. So how are we going to do the last 90 days? Well, here's a couple of things. First, Rachel has an email list specific for last 90 days people, and I will have the link to that down below so you can click and join the newsletter. By the way, Rachel has no idea I'm doing this video. No idea. Rachel Hollis doesn't even know who I am. Let's be honest here. She's got a fan club of I don't even know how many millions of people. But she doesn't know I exist. I'm just sharing this with you because I feel like what she does is really helpful. Like truly and genuinely helpful. So she has an email list specifically for last 90 days people. And if you join that email list, the link will be down below. You will be getting the same emails that I get every single week with last 90 day inspiration. And every morning on their live stream, they being Rachel and Dave, they live stream together. They will be dissecting the last 90 days during the last 90 days, which is going to be really cool. I'm not going to lie to you. Most of the time I'm sitting at my desk at 8 o'clock in the morning Central Time, journaling or doing stuff to set myself up for my day while I'm listening to their live stream happen in real time. So you could do that as well. Another thing that is not completely related to the last 90 days, but is worth you hearing nonetheless, I started a Facebook group because I tried to do a forum thing on my website and that ended up being too much admin and like mediating work. The business side of Facebook keeps telling me, because I'm running my Diva and the Divine page, right? It keeps telling me, like it's nagging me, you can start a group, start a group, start a group. And so finally I was like, you know what, Facebook? I'm gonna start a group. So I did, and I think I called it something like the Diva and the Divine Insiders. I don't know. It's basically a place where all of you, my community, can meet up with me and we can be in a group together. So I will have a link to that down below too. And what better time to start this new branch of the Diva and the Divine community than for the last 90 days of the year, so we can keep each other accountable during the last 90 days. Now, in the first email that Rachel sent about the last 90 days, she talked about her 5 to thrive, and it is 5 things that we should be doing every day during the last 90 days that are really just gonna help keep us on track, kickstart us, give us that extra boost of energy that we need to really help us make these last 90 days successful. And they are as follows. 1, get up an hour earlier than you normally would and use that time for something for you. Now, I have recently been working very hard at getting up at 6:30 instead of 7 or 7:30 in the morning. So that is something that I'm kind of already doing. The last 90 days, I'm highly considering bumping it to 6 o'clock and then using that time. I already use that time as like my morning coffee and journaling and my goals and gratitude journal and planning things out for the day and just getting myself ready so I'm ready to start earlier. But other things that you can do with this time is go get your exercise in. Spend some time in your Bible. Spend some time meditating. Read a book that you want to be reading and you just have no other time to sit down and read. You can use that hour for anything as long as something for you. Don't use that time to do anything for anybody else, okay? You hear me, ladies? Okay? Don't use that time for anybody else. It is for you. Number 1, wake up an hour early and use that time for you. Number 2 is work out at least 30 minutes every day. It seems like such a, oh, really, she put workout on the list? Yes, she put workout on the list because not only is it good for your body, and again, most of you here have fitness and health goals, right? Not only is it good for your body, but it's good for your mind too. I can't even tell you, I sleep better when I exercise. I think more clearly when I exercise. I feel better when I exercise. I'm less likely to have an emotional breakdown if I exercise. And so I typically exercise 6 out of 7 days a week, which means in order to do number 2 on her list, I have to figure out how to work out 1 more day a week. On Sunday. My husband goes to the gym on Sundays, so I could just go with him. But working out also doesn't have to be this, drag yourself kicking and screaming to the gym thing. I can't do 1 more workout. I'm already doing more than I want to be doing. Just do something active. Go for a walk. The fall is the most glorious time, in my opinion, to get outside, especially once the leaves start changing. Go find a forest preserve or a path or a trail or something and just take your dog for a walk. Go do something active, even on the days that you're not supposed to be working out. Just do something. You will feel so good and it will propel you towards your goals. 5 to thrive, number 3 is drink half of your body weight in ounces of water. This is something that I already do, and I actually strive to drink 100 ounces of water in a day. I don't actually succeed all the time, but I succeed most of the time, and it is so good for you. It's just so good for you. So do it. Number 4 is the one I'm having the biggest struggle with because I like to make excuses, but let me tell you how I'm making it work for me. First, number 4 is give up one category of food that you know you shouldn't be consuming. And for everybody, this could be something different. Rachel has already announced that she's giving up dairy, like really giving up dairy. Her husband, Dave, is giving up bread. I can't decide what I'm giving up, truly. So I think what I'm going to do, because this is for me, I originally thought, oh, extra sugar, but then I made the excuse. I'm gonna be totally honest with you. I made the excuse of, but all of the good fall goodies and holiday goodies and stuff I treat myself to once a year, it's happening. And I don't want to miss it. Like, it's selfishly and stupidly something that I'm not willing to give up, even though I know that's what I should give up. So I'm making a bargain with myself, and it's still food related, and it's still me giving something up, but I'm taking this and doing 2 things with it. One, I'm instituting a kitchen closed time. So I'm thinking 9 o'clock, kitchen closed, done eating, period. Can't go back for a midnight snack, nothing like that. If I'm desperate and going to bed like starving, it's fruit, it's 0 point stuff. That's it. And then the other thing I think I'm gonna do is, because my excuse was, but all the goodies from the holidays, I get 1 dessert type thing a day. Everything else I eat has to be the good, clean, healthy, on track, blah, 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 blah. My snack still has to be on track, my dessert, but I'm very good at, oh, let me have this set of sugary things after lunch at like 2 o'clock. Oh, but oh, I still have to have my sugary dessert thing before I go to sleep. I get 1. And if I eat something in the middle of the day, I have to have fruit before bed because I can't have another dessert. So my give up something is giving up eating extra sugary foods more than once a day. Has to be unplanned or has to be tracked, and it's only once a day. Once. So there's that, and then kitchen closed at 9 o'clock. And then 5 to Thrive, item number 5 is every single day write down 10 things that you are grateful for. Rachel is huge on the mindset of gratitude because it is very hard to be negative. It is very hard to be in a space that is not going to work for you if you are constantly practicing the mindset of gratitude and abundance. And this is super important. And this is already something that I do because I adapted my goals and gratitudes habits from her, which I will talk about in a later video. I've been writing down 5 things I've been grateful for every single morning as the first thing I do when I get in my office. So I have to up it to 10, and that just means there is more things I have to think about and be like, yes, I am truly and honestly grateful for these things. Some days, I'm not gonna lie, I'm grateful for the quiet. I'm thankful for the fact that I woke up with energy this morning. I'm grateful for the fact that I didn't hit the snooze button. I'm grateful almost every morning. I'm grateful for my cup of hot coffee. I'm not even going to lie. I'm also write down regularly that I'm grateful for my hardworking husband, who isn't even there, but he's on my mind and I'm so grateful for him. And things like that. Or I'm grateful for the fact that I've already seen a tree outside my window starting to turn into this beautiful shade of red. Oh, so find something you're grateful for. Think about it for a second. Appreciate. Don't just write it down, but actually think about it and appreciate it. 10 things every day. Write it down. Get yourself a little gratitude journal and write it down. So those are Rachel's 5 to Thrive, and this is going to be the last 90 days challenge. Let me know in the comments below if you are in, because I'm in. I'm going all in. I am waking up on October 1st and I am treating it like it is January 1st of the new year, and I'm going to jump in like I've made a fresh set of New Year's resolutions. Like I'm really, truly ready to go for it and reach for my highest potential. Reach for all of those goals that I haven't quite obtained yet this year. It's not too late. We still have 90 days left. So, are you going to join me? Let me know. October 1st, Monday morning. You got this? I've got this. And that's all I wanted to say. Like I said, the link for Rachel's email list for last 90 days specifically, and the link to my new Facebook group will be down below. I look forward to seeing you guys all there. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. And if you would be so kind to subscribe, if you are not already a subscriber, I would love to have you as a part of the Diva and the Divine community. Thank you guys for taking the time to watch. Take care, and I will see you in my next video.